Erika Kirk just proved that Druski's skit wasn't really a skit, because if you saw her walk out at the Turning Point USA event to that song like that, she might as well have been coming out to the Undertaker's WWE theme song, rolling her eyes back in her head and raising her arms up just like he does. Because what Druski did, how he imitated her, and what he pulled from was directly from reality. Erika Kirk has fully embraced her villain era, apparently, because she was a grieving widow for about a month. It is so insincere, it is so ridiculous, and she looks like and is playing up this villain role. So Druski getting in trouble, or people not liking that skit, saying it was offensive, saying she took offense to it, absolutely not, because she has fully embraced it, and she has gone farther than he ever did, and probably farther than he will, because what she's doing right now is not even hiding it. He called her out on it. She's leaning into it. This is the new Erika Kirk.
You just have to see what Erika Kirk did at one of the Turning Point USA events recently. It is genuinely hard to watch.
Please welcome Turning Point USA CEO and Chef Erika Kirk.
Hard to watch.
Please welcome Turning Point USA CEO and Chef Erika Kirk.
You know, this video proved Druski right. Remember when Druski, the comedian, made that parody video of Erika Kirk, and it was hilarious, and everybody in the Republican Party and MAGA were so upset about it, they were telling Erika Kirk to sue him? Yeah, it just proved him right. I mean, this is exactly what Republicans do. They've turned their political events into like the WWE. It's so strange. Look, I think any rational and regular person looks at that and they cringe. I mean, it's just so tacky, and it's exactly what the Republican Party has become, all summarized in one video.
Erika Kirk has responded to Druski's impersonation, and Druski is set to face legal action. In Druski's latest video, he recreated Erika Kirk almost exactly. The all-white outfit, the entrance holding fireworks, the signature double take, the half-crying, half-smiling expression, the exaggerated gestures, and the slightly awkward speaking rhythm. As soon as the video was released, the first reaction from netizens was, "It's too similar." But Erika Kirk clearly doesn't see it that way. In her response, she explicitly stated that the video has crossed the line of humor, and she will take legal action on grounds including malicious exploitation of her personal image and potential defamation. Some argue that comedy inherently involves exaggeration and mimicry, and that Druski is simply doing what he's always done. Others point out that when an imitation is so precise that it reinforces a public stereotype of a person, it ceases to be a joke and becomes harmful. What are your thoughts on this?
I'm just scared, and like I'm looking online and people are saying they're just saying that like they want me to die, and I'm just so overwhelmed right now, Mr. Vice President. I'm just so overwhelmed. Dab, 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 no tears. I'm so overwhelmed. And he was probably like, oh, and my kids, I just don't want my kids to be an orphan, Mr. Vice President. I know, I'm so sorry. That's what I think went down. Okay? That is the energy that he is giving, is like, oh my gosh, I feel so bad. I need to like protect this injured bird. So unfair that she's scared. She's worried about her kids. Just an event. And the reality was that Erika just saw the crowd. She didn't want to speak. She dealt with JD, and then she directed Andrew to make up a sinister lie. We're not going to call it, it's a sinister lie, right? I think JD on the phone probably tried to assure her the Secret Service already swept everything, and be fine. And then she did something along the, I'm sorry, my family. And he was completely understanding, because why wouldn't he be? She's dropping like, I don't want my kids to be an orphan, which is what he implies on stage. That the Secret Service had things under control, but that he understood that she needed to do what was right for her family. That's my best read on the situation. I think Erika is calculated. And I want to say to JD Vance, you better wake up fast, okay? That's a black widow, my friend. You will get bit. And you should probably consult your wife on this matter. Women understand these things better. We know what women are capable of. Men, it's good to have that built into you, that your instinct is to want to defend a woman that is crying. But let me tell you, there are some women that are crying who will take you down in the end.
Is Druski about to be sued? His parody of Erika Kirk has over 100 million views, and a lot of people are furious. It's only been 6 months since the tragedy involving her husband, Charlie Kirk, and critics are calling this video wild. But why the internet is calling for a lawsuit? The law says something very different. Does she actually have a case? Honestly, probably not. See, Erika Kirk isn't just a widow. She's the CEO of Turning Point USA and a presidential appointee. That makes her a public figure. And in the US, satire is basically a legal get-out-of-jail-free card, unless he's claiming fake facts as the truth. The First Amendment has his back. Mocking her, fixed side, or her politics, that's protected comedy. So if this top-tier comedy, or did he cross a major line? Druski's response was just a video of him tuning, completely unbothered. What do you think? Genius or too much? Let me know in the comments.
Druski, I'm not a MAGA supporter, but what you do is not right. Druski dropped another comedy video mocking Erika Kirk.
Young man, I forgive him.
She's so strong.
I wish I was that godly. Young man.
This is Kirk. Druski just posted a comedy video making fun of you.
What the? Druski's gonna pay for what he's done. I'm gonna cancel him and sue him for everything he's got.
She forgave her husband's killer, but not Druski's comedy video?
They are going to sue you. She said that she's going to sue you. And Donald gave her a go-ahead.
Anybody that doesn't want, hello, darling. Wow, this is a good table. I like that table. You're doing well, right? Okay. I think you should sue him, but, you know, I told her, you ought to sue some of these. They're so jealous of Erika. I said, you ought to sue their... I can say it, you're not allowed to say this. You have to be nicer. Sue their ass off.
Druski, you're going to rot in jail. Anyway, it's fun. See what Druski is doing.
Fun of one of their commentators or high-ranking officials in the Republican Party, well, Donald Trump thinks you should just sue them for fun. I mean, I can't believe I have to say this, but for the Republicans at home, there was nothing illegal about Druski's video. Very much protected by the First Amendment. And if you have a problem with it, well, you little snowflakes can cry in your safe space. It's also highly inappropriate that the president, who is supposed to be a public servant, is advocating for one private citizen to sue another, and he's like taking a side in that beef. But these are the things we just expect from Donald Trump these days.
So all of that hooting and hollering and threatening to sue Druski just to turn around and portray the same character that he played in his skit. Is you cool?
Please welcome Turning Point USA CEO and Chair Erika Kirk.
And mind you, that was a very watered down entrance based on what she has done in the past. This is her at her late husband's memorial, making her entrance. Yes, those are fireworks shooting from the ground, looking like a production of WWE. Now, just to be clear, Druski never named anyone in the skit. He did not say any specific person's name. He made jokes about how white conservative women behave. And mind you, he didn't just portray what seems to be Erika Kirk coming out on stage. He portrayed several different characters within that one skit, all of them seemingly being exactly how white conservative women act in America. Weird.
Is Druski about to be sued? His parody of Erika Kirk has over 100 million views, and a lot of people are furious. It's only been 6 months since the tragedy involving her husband, Charlie Kirk, and critics are calling this video wild. But why the internet is calling for a lawsuit? The law says something very different. Does she actually has a case? Honestly, probably not. See, Erika Kirk isn't just a widow. She's the CEO of Turning Point USA and a presidential appointee. That makes her a public figure. And in the US, satire is basically a legal get-out-of-jail-free card, unless he's claiming fake facts as the truth. The First Amendment has his back. Mocking her, fixed side, or her politics, that's protected comedy. So if this top-tier comedy, or did he cross a major line? Druski's response was just a video of him tuning, completely unbothered. What do you think? Genius or too much? Let me know in the comments.
Breaking news. Druski canceled. Ecstatic widow Erika Kirk outraged after Druski posts latest skit where he looks and acts exactly like her. The morning opportunist took to Instagram, calling the comedian racist for his use of whiteface. In other news, Erika Kirk diagnosed with rare form of amnesia, where she forgets everything her late husband said and stood for. We wish her a speedy recovery.
Erika Kirk has responded to Druski's impersonation, and Druski is set to face legal action. In Druski's latest video, he recreated Erika Kirk almost exactly. The all-white outfit, the entrance holding fireworks, the signature double take, the half-crying, half-smiling expression, the exaggerated gestures, and the slightly awkward speaking rhythm. As soon as the video was released, the first reaction from netizens was, "It's too similar." But Erika Kirk clearly doesn't see it that way. In her response, she explicitly stated that the video has crossed the line of humor, and she will take legal action on grounds including malicious exploitation of her personal image and potential defamation. Some argue that comedy inherently involves exaggeration and mimicry, and that Druski is simply doing what he's always done. Others point out that when an imitation is so precise that it reinforces a public stereotype of a person, it ceases to be a joke and becomes harmful. What are your thoughts on this?
So the other day I was asked, am I upset about this Druski person dressing up as Erika Kirk? And I was like, hell nah, that's the funniest shit I've seen in a long time. And then you get the question, what about that movie, White Chicks with the Wayans brothers? Shouldn't that, not be a double standard? Hell no! The Wayans brothers are funny as shit. I was disheartened whenever their show got canceled. Hell, they haven't been able to do a scary movie since the early 2000s, back when NASCAR was actually good, whenever Dale Earnhardt Sr. was there. Now it's restrictor plate this, restrictor plate that. But you've got this Erika Kirk, and she's got on a jetpack and bell bottoms or whatever, and out there doing flips and flops. And she's got the WWE pyro too, early Randy Orton kind of like stuff. I kind of feel that Apex Predator vibe from her. Maybe she hears the voices too. But back to what I was saying about Druski. Nah, man, that's the funniest shit I've seen in a dog's age. You just keep going about it, brother man, and you just keep it up. And I'm gonna tell all my neighbors, the cattle, about you, and you just keep doing a good job, man.
The same people who call liberals snowflakes are up in arms about Druski's skit of Erika Kirk. The same people that defended the President of the United States posting a video of Barack and Michelle Obama as apes are the same people taking offense to a comedian's skit of Erika Kirk. Make it make sense. I genuinely don't know if they're intentionally being hypocritical, like they know there's a double standard at play, but they're choosing to ignore it, or they genuinely don't see it. Because for me, it's in plain sight and it's exhausting. Pick a lane. Do you want to be the party of, we're cool, we take jokes, laugh it off? Or do you want to be respectful? Because every single time Donald Trump makes fun of any group of people, dead people, people with disabilities, people of other races, any opposition, it's always treated as, oh, take a joke. You can't take a joke. But then a comedian makes a joke and you all got problems with it? Just pick a lane.
So Erika Kirk suing me over a video I posted, me in all white, walking in with fireworks, hitting a double take, that half cry, half smile, talking like those political wife speeches, and now it's too far. Now, let's keep it real. You forgave the man who killed your husband, but you taking me to court. Say it again. You forgave a killer, but you're suing a comedian for a video. That's crazy. And don't lie on me. I ain't joke about no tragedy. I didn't touch that. I joked about what everybody sees, the outfit, the voice, the way y'all get on stage and talk. That's public. That's what y'all put out. I just copied it. Now it's a problem. So what comedy got to be safe now? Comedy got to ask permission or just not be accurate. Because last time I checked, impressions, parody, all that, that's free speech. That's the whole point. But now it's crossing the line because it hit too close. So be real. You mad I made a joke or mad it looked exactly like you? You protect all men in America, especially all white men.
For those of you that are still convinced that they're not suppressing Druski's video, the skit about Erika Kirk, my video has 2.4 million views. Okay. Druski's video, at that point when I posted the video, had 3.6 million views. I don't even have 1,000 followers on this page. That video went super viral on every single platform except for this one. I do understand he has a second account that I didn't know about. Could have been records. Apparently it did much better on that account than it did on his account. But that's not the point. The point is that they are suppressing this type of content. This app specifically, you have to be super careful about what you post about that woman and that organization, but her specifically. You have to be very careful. They will shadow ban you. They will suppress your content. It's not that it can't blow up, but it's much harder. But I got a lot of comments of people being like, just give it some time. Give it some time. It'll blow up. It's not about that. It's the fact that it should have blown up immediately. There's no reason why it should have only been at 3.6, I think it was at, in 24 hours. That's all.
Thank you for watching Great Minds Blacks.